Hey up viewers and viewers, my name is Strategist and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. So, episode 7, we're here, outside the beginnings of my new base. I actually think I might have a good name for it, ladies and gentlemen. So, basically I was thinking, previously in the main game I always had bases where I would, give it a name starting with B, 3 syllables, something base like, botany base, Bryony base. I've just had a thought. The thing is, this base sort of sits, as I realised quite quickly, it sits sort of on the boundary between, this biome where the wreck is, and then this other biome down here, which has a very distinct sort of look to it. So I thought, actually, you know what? That's the name, ladies and gentlemen. That's the name we can give it, Boundary Base. So that's what we're going to call the base, and I'm thinking this episode we're probably going to be, I don't know, maybe just working on expanding it a little bit. Because I think we could do with really actually plotting out what the deal is going to be. I'm thinking probably we want, I don't know, do we want to start looking at maybe getting a bioreactor in this first room? Then maybe having like a, or maybe sort of we keep this first room maybe as like a storage room. Set up some more lockers and try and actually create some sort of, I don't know, organisational system. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking anyway, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why I'm in my freaking sea truck.
100 meters.
Let me just get out of there.
Efficiency
in fact, let's actually rename this since we have a name for it now. Boundary Base, ladies and gentlemen. That's better. Okay, so going here at the moment.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Got our fabricator. Got the first of our lockers over here. So maybe what I could do is just get a load of this here titanium. In fact, what I should really do is figure out where I'm going to have passages that branch off. Probably this wall and this wall here. So maybe we go outside and just put some initial tubes down. Little tube walkways. So that way we've got, a start on those. It only needs regular titanium. We'll have to create an actual control room at some point. Advanced wiring kit and glass, that's not too difficult to actually make. So what we could do is, can I not put that on there, apparently? Weird. Okay, I didn't realise that wasn't going to be a thing. We can always put something out over here, unless...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
God dang. I really need an upgrade to my suit. An oxygen system whereby I can basically stay underwater at this depth for much, much longer. Otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass, ladies and gentlemen. Right, here's what I'm thinking. Let's actually put a T compartment in like this. What we can do is we can try having this like so. Put that like that. You can then have, I don't know, like got a control room go on the end here. That goes there, or... sort of? Not quite. It's being a bit finicky. You can always put more compartments out.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you. Thank you, lady. Don't you worry. Well, then again, I could always just stick another multi-purpose room on that side, or out this side, maybe. We'll have multiple multi-purpose rooms, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So it seems we can't extend out in that direction, probably because that locker's in the way. That's probably why it's being a bit of a pain in the backside, but that's fine. That's what we can do in the meantime, is just stick down some more of these, ladies and gents. I'm going to put signs up and everything that say, here is such and such a material, etc, etc. Let's line this up. Stick that there. Boom. Okay, well, it gives us 4 lockers. We're starting to fill up this interior just nicely. We've got plant pots. A chic plant pot as well. Coffee machine. Could have this as sort of like a little storage and relaxation space, couldn't we? Have a table in the middle of it that has a, I don't know, like a coffee machine on it. Then again, I feel like we should actually create some proper rooms. Or could even have a room on top of this one. There's a ladder going up into it. That could be my little living space or whatever. What do you think? How much titanium have I got? Not much left. There's a chunk more of it in here. Let me try that, actually. Oh no, I can't put a room on top of this, can I? Because I've got fucking solar panels up there. Well, I'm a ding-donged idiot. So yeah, I can always... Doesn't seem to want to stick anything out that side, does it? But it will put one here. So fuck it. I'm going to put an extra multi-purpose room on this side. And eventually we'll build outwards from that little T there. I mean, yeah, this could be like my little living space over here on that side.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you, don't you worry. Yeah, look at that. Now it's looking better, isn't it? You always put like a bulkhead door on or something like that. We have the bulkhead doors. There's a reinforcement there. Oh, do they not have bulkhead doors anymore? Interior pieces. Bioreactor. Yeah, we've got the wiring kit actually and the lubricant. We could always just make a bioreactor, couldn't we? Have like a bioreactor chamber somewhere. Yeah, maybe have like a bioreactor chamber in here, perhaps. Okay, well that's actually what I did say I was going to do last episode, come to think of it. I was going to go back to my friggin' standard life pod base and just start transferring all my shizz across to this base. Yes, that's why I was in the sea truck, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Right, in we go. Into the sea truck. That's the life pod, yes, over there. Something that I'm thinking I might actually do. Ooh, lots of salt there as well, which I feel like I should probably pick up just to clear it, otherwise it's going to bug me having it just sat there on the side. Oh yeah, and all this shiz. I'll tell you what, let's just move all this first, so it's not just lying around all over the place, annoying me. There we go, that's better. Right, yeah, let's just move this back in here, and then we'll get a move on. And we'll head over to the life pod, and we'll start the removals process, ladies and gents. Now, what I'm thinking of doing at some point is maybe having a room in this base that has like a big wall covered in signs that just tells me, in essence, where certain things are located. Because the thing is, I don't just want to have like tons and tons of beacons all over the place. I mean, I suppose I could always do that, it's an option, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about what would be tidier, in essence. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Because I really need to make a sort of mental note of what direction things are in relation to my base. So, the life pod is basically north-northwest of boundary base. North-northwest. Oh my god, there's already like bits of metal salvage all over here. Right, don't get distracted. The job that we have at the moment is to go and friggin'... oh god, I'm already getting distracted by stuff on the seabed. Fuck it. Let me get the quartz and the lithium, whatever it is. That stuff's always hella good for us. Yeah. That one. There we go. Salt. Sure, why not? You can always make cured food with it. Right, let's keep moving. Right, let's not look at what's on the seabed, because you know what I'm like. I'll see what's on the seabed and immediately I'll get distracted. I'll be like, "Ooh, I've got to pick that up. Ooh, I've got to pick that up," and then I'll get basically nothing done. So yeah, this is basically removals day, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves our new property on the seabed. Now we have to move all our gear across to it. I'm going to leave that beacon down there at the table coral location, just because it's a useful marker. These here hydrothermal vents. Lovely. But yeah, I think where Boundary Base is, that feels like a good location, because that biome that it basically sits in, just up the cliffs from the wreck, feels like there's a lot of resources there, in essence. There's a good like kelp forest here as well, creepvine even. And then once you get over here, you come into the ice flows, and there's various little odds and ends around this area. And then not far from there is the table coral location. Oh god, just killed the fish. Actually taking slight damage in the sea truck. I'll have to repair it in a second. Can't wait though to eventually get to a position where I unlock the schematics for the sea truck pods. That's what I wanted to say. Because that way I can then just presumably, well, it'll presumably be easier to move things around, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Right, quick find sea cluster, get all the quartz, all the salt, pretty much everything out of here. Very good. God, we're going to have to do probably a couple of trips here, aren't we? That is the issue. Can't move that. Nope. Just made like this little chiseling noise then. Okay, well, start moving shizz across, ladies and gents. Back to boundary base. Yeah, sort of like south-southeast of the pod. Good to know. We still need to go and find the pilot's last known position, but that's something to worry about in the longer term future, I do think. I don't think we really need to be worried about that just yet. Also, I'm going to need to get fish to eat and to make drinks with, because I'm nearly down at half hydration. Just ignore what's on the seabed. What is that fucking thing? Hello? Well, the first time I've fucking seen something like you, I'm going to assume you're hostile, but can I scan you? Can I get close enough without being a rock puncher? Hold on, buddy. Just scanning you. That reminds me, I've got a load of reading that probably needs doing. Oh. I'm going to assume he's hostile. Just saying, if I get too close, he feels big and probably dangerous. Well, I'm en route to boundary base, don't you worry. Through all the featherfish. Now, I'm thinking this evening, because incidentally it's a Tuesday evening as I'm going to record this episode. It's been a busy day at work, and I just fancy, I don't know, oh, fucking get out of here, you weirdo. That distracted me completely. No, I was going to say, I just fancy maybe having a little bit of a recording sesh, in which I record maybe at least a couple of episodes of Subnautica Below Zero. Thing is, it's getting towards late November now as I'm going to record this. And what that means is I'm going to have to start block recording things, so that way I've got plenty of content to keep me going right over the December period and into early January. Because you know what I'm like, I like to block record, because obviously partway through December I'm going to be heading back up to the north of England, visit friends, visit family, which means of course that I am going to need to ensure that I have plenty of material to keep my channel going in the meantime. Right, chunk everything down here. I know there's no real organisational pattern to this at the moment, but that's fine. Can always sort this out much later. Stick the flares in there and the motivational posters. Table coral. Oh, no, give me that nutrient block. I need that. Right. Good. There's a majority of stuff moved at the moment. Is it safe having this thing right on top of that? Probably not. But, hey. Let's go back up. What we can also do is gather more resources and bits and bobs whilst we're in this area. Get that. Good. Sea truck. There you are. Good lord. I was right by you. Didn't even realise it. Okay. I don't want to get the salvage just yet, because otherwise that's going to fill up my flipping inventory space. No, concentrate. Come on, Andrew. Concentrate on what you're actually intending to do here, which is go back to the life pod and slowly but surely move everything across. Let's get a bladderfish first. Immediately distracted. May as well pick up a featherfish as well, I think. Come. Yep, I can. Very good. Quartz. Quartz. Quartz is always valuable. Might as well take it. Or hopefully I didn't just chunk up my inventory too much. If we see more bladders, bladderfish, we will try and catch at least a couple of them. Turn them into water bottles. So I'm trying to think... oh, not a fish. Hello. Hold on. No, I was thinking... yeah, I'm thinking, what should we do in the next episode? Because if the majority of this episode is going to be me just parping around with my base, then we're not going to make much progress in that regard. Then again, oh my god, it's got dark out here, hasn't it? At least I got my lights on this thing. That's what I got to bear in mind. But no, as I was saying, I mean, next episode, I don't know, maybe next episode we could start tentatively exploring the biome next door to Boundary Base. Just see what the deal is with it. Because there's some interesting floating island things in there. I know you're behind me, and I don't really care for you, so go away. God damn, he's relentless. No, I was going to say, even though the sea truck obviously has a limited depth, and whilst there is stuff on the seabed that's interesting, it'd be interesting to actually pilot up to the floating island things. Oh god, I just killed that fish and did a bit more damage to my sea truck. Well, bollocks. So I think we could do that next episode. Go and see what the deal is out in that direction. I might pack up the old mobile vehicle bay actually and take that with me, come to think of it. See, this is why I kind of wish I had friggin' modules on the sea truck for storage. It'd make things so much more interesting. What I will do, actually very quickly, is go in here, quickly turn this to water, cook that one fish that I've got, eat that, cooked featherfish, that's better, down the hatch, 23, lovely, drink up, okay that's better, just frees up a bit of inventory space, that's all. Right, so we just cleared out Squidfid 5, didn't we? Alright, what about Squidfid, whatever number this is. Alright, throw that all into there. God, it's just pipes. Yeah, we're going to have to make a couple of trips here, I think. At least a couple more. Good lord, right, we're already full up again. Well, removals van. Back en route. God, why have I chosen to position my base so far away? Well, I'll tell you why, because it's a great place, that's why. Whew. You know, what I should do, going back to what I was talking about before, about possibly stuff to do with Boundary Base, is, I was saying have like a room with lots of signposts that basically just indicate, relative to the position of the base, where are other things that are of interest. So that way I can move beacons away to elsewhere where they might be needed, and I can easily find my way back if I ever need to go to those areas again. Maybe, I don't know. It's an idea. I'm not decided though entirely yet. Okay, do you think maybe 2 more trips after this, back and forth between Boundary Base and the life pod? Do you think that's what we need? Feels like that might be what we need. Sea Truck definitely... Sea Truck's not as obviously, you know, quick as the old Seamoth. It's not the worst vehicle though either, I kind of like it. I think once we get the modules on it, it'll be so much better. We'll get more bang for our buck out of it. Oh god, it's one of those fucking weird jellyfish vent garden things, whatever they're called. So strange, those. Such weird creatures. Why do they exist? Okay, here we are. Okay, this is one of the reasons also why I
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Created some more lockers in here, just so I've got tons of space. Right, quartz, get that creep vine in there. Chunk all this away. Oh, that's already full up. well, on to locker number 3. Silver. All these bloody pipes. Get rid of those. Fantastic. Right, trip number 3. Gonna go back. Gonna make my way downtown. Sailing fast. And I'm homebound. Just ignore all the metal salvage for now. Don't need it at this moment. Just need to move stuff into our base. I will get the lithium though. Lithium, super valuable. Thank you. Should also pick up crystalline sulfur if I see any. Whoa, hello bladderfish. I just want you. I want you as well, very quickly. Hello, gotcha. Pinned him by his eye. There we go. What a little weirdo. Alright. Oh, is that more lithium there? I think it is. I think there might be another one over there as well. God damn, getting distracted already. What is that? Yeah, it is lithium. Thank you. Do we want you as well? Yes, we do. Oh my god, there's lots of lithium out here. Oh god, are you coming for me? Leave me be, buddy. I care not for your strangeness. Up and away. Oh my god, more minerals to get. Getting so easily distracted. Right, I shouldn't really pick up too much by way of salt deposits, because we've already got so many of them. We can go curing food in a bit, ladies and gents. Don't need to worry about that just yet. How much lithium do I have now? I feel like I've got an absolute ton of it. Lead, though, is the thing, really, that I need to gather more of, in case I need to make more foundations. And no doubt, more lead will also be important for crafting other stuff. Basically, at some point, really, I just need to get out and basically explore further and further afield in this game. Because I need to locate where diamond can be found, because we need that for the modification station. And no doubt we're going to need diamond for lots of other stuff as well. So just got to keep my eyes peeled. But we can sort that out in due course. We will be fine. Also, actually, I'm just wondering, was there like a little platform somewhere that I had visited before underwater? It might not have been far from my life pod, actually. I could have sworn there was one. I was just wondering if I'd missed something on it, like a PDA or whatever. Because I was rewatching one of my episodes previously, and I thought there was like a platform that I'd already visited earlier. It looked like there was a shining light on it, but I couldn't tell if it was just a floodlight or if maybe there was a PDA that I'd not recovered. I don't know. I'll have to look again for that at some point. Right, that one is empty. Oh, check. That one's empty. Open storage. There's only a little bit of stuff in there. Whilst I'm at it, let me just quickly convert to water. Can drink one straight away, I think. Ooh. There we go, down the hatch with that one. Right, that one is empty. That one is empty. This one, titanium. Okay, with any luck, might have just enough space. Okay, speaking of lead. Oh. Alright, we're not. Fuck's sake. Do I have enough space? Well, let's take the root pustules for a start, because they're going to be very, very useful for us. So much titanium. Good lord. I mean, I don't need to ferry these freaking waterproof storage lockers, because they were only cheap. So they can stay there. There's only like a friggin'... Where is it? Is it this one? There's only like excess titanium and a flare in that. It's not super valuable. But I will need to come back for the mobile vehicle bay. Alright, so there will be one more trip. So we might actually end up moving a lot of these lockers with us, to be quite honest. We'll do that. One more trip back. Basically, this is just an episode of back and forth. And I know that may not be the most riveting thing to watch, but you know what? I want you to see everything that I'm doing. I know a lot of other YouTubers with games like this probably do a lot of jump cutting, so that you're only seeing the really exciting bits. I don't know. Subnautica is one of those games that I just find very relaxing and sedate, and because of the fact that I don't have all the time in the world to be spending, you know, hours and hours editing videos, and because I kind of, you know, like my episodes of Subnautica to be reasonably sedate, then honestly, I don't really see any reason to jump cut tons of stuff out of these. You get to see everything that I see. At least that's my sort of thought process in terms of when I, you know, compile all the footage together in my editing software. I mean, truth be told, I don't exactly do a lot of video editing. I don't really need to. Usually it just consists of throwing it into my editing software, adding the intro, adding an outro card, and that's it. Export that. Yes, I know, it doesn't sound the most exciting or professional, but it works for what I'm trying to do, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what's important. Still got a fair amount of power in the old sea truck, which is good. Over half anyway. Fantastic. Right, oh, jeez, that thing went off right underneath me.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Right, let's throw all this stuff away into here. Got so much gold, so much lithium. Get the root pustules out. Flare can go in there. Yeah, we got plenty of space. That's pretty good. We may well have to create another locker in here at some point, but it's fine. Right, one more trip. Hopefully. Back to my special life pod. And then we can basically go around here, collect scrap, excess resources. And that way, we can permanently move all our operations across to Boundary Base. And we'll be in a good position. Oh, there's crystalline sulphur there, actually. Hold on, I will take that. That stuff is always valuable. Get the quartz as well. Right, let's get a move on. What's that there? That's one of those crash fish things. Don't want to worry about that. It's just a source of distraction, it is. Stay here near the surface so I can't really see what's on the seabed, so I don't get tempted to take a detour to pick something up. Oh, there we are. Just gulping down the remainder of my cup of tea, that's all. Yeah, I think definitely next episode we'll go out into the green biome near Boundary Base. Start, you know, having maybe a look around those floating islands, having a look at the plants, things like that. I bet you there's some interesting stuff in there. Stuff to be had. So I don't know how big actually the map in this, in Below Zero actually is. That's the thing, you know, in the original Subnautica it was a fairly sizable map, all sort of centred around this idea of like a big crater, an old volcanic crater or whatever it was. But this one, I don't know. It's probably fairly sizable. There's probably quite a number of biomes, and of course there's probably all kinds of underground, you know, stuff underneath the seabed for you to find. One would imagine, anyway. So I have to keep my eyes peeled for it all. Alright, I should probably repair the sea truck a little bit because it's being dinked up. Okay, here we go. Out we come. Did I not have a repair tool on me? Oh yes, I did. There we go. Put it in slot 5. Right. Fix the old girl up. Did I think of a potential name for the sea truck? I was going to call it, I think I did. Was I going to call it something stupid like Yoko Owo or something? Pack up, pack up, pack up, pack up. They are fairly sizable, these things, so they do take a fair bit of space. Do I have space, therefore, to pick up the friggin' mobile vehicle bay? I hope I do. Please? Oh, inventory full. God dang it. I was thinking about bringing these things across, but it looks like we are going to have to do one more trip just to pick this thing up. Actually, whilst I'm at it, what I could do here is just get some food. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, boomerang fish. But you shall serve a good purpose today. You shall fill my stomach. Boom. Could have actually waited until I was friggin' down on hunger. They could have just actually eaten a nutrient block, but that's fine. Okay, fine. No, we won't get the bladder fish just yet. Right, twizzle around. Off we go once again. So yes, I apologise, ladies and gentlemen, but it looks like we will need to do one more trip after this. One more trip back to the life pod. Down that frigging mobile vehicle bay. It's probably like 3x3, isn't it, in your inventory? Something like that. Hence why I can't carry it. Because I need 9 available spots. And I only have about 8. I think I'm just about 1 or 2 short. But that's fine. We're sea trucking. Ladies and gents, that's what we're doing. Sort of. Actually, since I do have a bit of inventory space, I will chisel these. Because they might have gold in them. That one has gold, very good. And that one does too. See, that was worth stopping for. Gold I've always felt like is a bit of a bottleneck resource so far. There's a couple of other outcroppings actually in here, in this area, that I will get. Titanium. This one here. Silver, that's a good one. There's another little... oh, it's down here. There's a couple of them in fact. Silver. Titanium. Titanium. There we go. Oh, my inventory's full. Shit. Don't want titanium. Take copper. Copper is better. Ooh. Well, hang on. Dump 2 more pieces of titanium. Gold. Titanium. I just picked up titanium again. Oh, fuck's sake, there's loads of good stuff down here. Hang on.
Warning.
I saw...
30 seconds of oxygen
Where was that? There it was. Lithium. I'll get this as well. If I dump a bit more titanium. Titanium can be found everywhere, okay? I've got an excess of it. Oh, come on. Come on, Andrew, you're getting distracted. Killing a lot of fish here. If I'm going to be doing one more trip back to the life pod just to get my friggin' mobile vehicle bay, then, once I get that, then once we come back, then I can stop to pick up minerals en route. But I might as well pick them up while I can, okay? Because, you know, it potentially saves me from running into any more bottlenecks whereby I need a certain resource, but I don't have any in my lockers, so I need to then go out and get it. I'm sure you all understand. Those of you who've played this game before, you probably know exactly what I mean. You know that feeling. Still got over half of our power and sea truck so far, which is fantastic. God, you guys are all noisy. It's such a damn racket, don't you? I forget what they're called, those particular creatures. They had a name. Don't recall what it was.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
God, we're going to hear that every time we come down here until I get a better suit. Let's see now. Minerals, right. Waterproof lockers. In there, thank you. Dump excess minerals. Dump flare. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. Thing is, we can always put the mobile vehicle bay up on the surface directly above here. Quite far up. Or just keep a hold of it until we next need it. Right, one more trip. Back to the life pod. Come on. So we can get the mobile vehicle bay, bring it back. And then we're probably golden for this episode, I would think. So yeah, I know it's kind of a whole episode of just me going back and forth to... Ow, you little shit. Do you mind? We're going to be that way. Friggin' fish. Just so angry, aren't they? It's got so much problems. So many problems even. Alright, I'm already picking up more minerals, so I'm already getting distracted. God, how much lithium do I have now? Feels like I have so much of it. This whole area is just abundant in stuff, which is really, really good. Crushfish thing over there. Don't need to worry about that. And there's more quartz though down here, which I will take. Got lots of it, in fact. Good lord. Get as much as I can while I'm here. There we are. We have all the glass in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Which is good actually, because we could put some windows onto boundary base once we start properly building it up. Because I want to, you know, like I say, I want to have like a proper set of rooms on it, like a bedroom maybe, among other things. A room with a bioreactor. Maybe sort of like what else? What else could I have in there? I mean, obviously I've got my main storage room, so I don't really need too much else in that regard. We'll see. I definitely want to get this control room at some point, because that's new. I want to see what the deal is with that. Probably just need to build outwards a bit more in order to get it to work. Just get some more outcroppings over here. Silver, thank you. Already I'm going to end up filling my inventory with just crap. Not going to leave myself enough space for the fruit. What the heck is that thing? More lithium. Stuff over here. Titanium. Titanium. Did not need. God dang, just titanium everywhere. Titanium. Already getting sidetracked completely. Gold. More titanium. My god, I'm super fucking distracted. What am I doing? Titanium. Back to the sea truck. Come on now. Before I freaking screw things up. I'll have to just dump titanium if I
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'm running out of space for the mobile vehicle bay. See, even with lights actually on in the sea truck, we're still only at, you know, still got 55% power. So we are quite efficient at the moment, energy-wise and all that. Alright, not far to go from here, ladies and gents. Just ka-chunk some fish, because I can. Shut on that guy, there's an oxygen plant down there. Just keeping my eyes peeled for any other wreckage. Need to remember which nodules actually are most likely to give you lead. Was it one of these ones? I don't think it was it? These are the copper ones. Chance of copper, okay. It's fine. Back in. Oh, is that the one that's likely to give you lead? There we go, bit of lead. Lovely. Lead doesn't feel particularly common, does it? So I think we should really try and get it if we see a nodule that has a chance of having it there. Right, here's the mobile vehicle bay. Let's see if we have space for it. Pack it up. Oh no, I didn't want to get on it. I wanted to pack it up. Pack up. Pack up. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely 3x3. Look at that. Oh, what I will do is drink my water. Right, come on, back to base. Back to boundary base. We've officially nearly completed our removal operation, which will be fantastic. Take a little bit of a detour over this way. Freaking monkeys. Look at them. Sea monkeys, whatever they're called. That's the coral table cave down there. Ah, was this the thing where I saw a light? I couldn't tell if it was a PDA or not. I think it might have actually just been a light. Assuming it was that one, which it probably was. Okie doke. Anything else down here? Other than oxygen plants? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're golden for the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Press forward. Try not to get distracted by minerals here. We don't have time. We don't have time to be getting all the minerals. Just need to get back to base, unload our spoils, and then we're done for this episode. So that way I can check the footage, and probably get recording episode 8 straight away, and do what I promised. Go out and start exploring the floating islands area. Because I know how excited you are to see me get out and explore properly. Everyone sort of sat there rubbing the thighs, as you do. Don't lie, that's exactly what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Red, I'm so excited. I'm rubbing my thighs. I'm rubbing my thighs with anticipation. The thought of Red going and exploring floating islands makes me hot under the collar. Makes me blush with excitement. That is how I envisage all you viewers feeling right now. Go! Well. Oh dear. Well, you know what? It's your fault. You should have looked both ways before you tried to cross the road, buddy. Not teach you basic road safety.
Warning.
Not that this is a road.
100 meters.
But you know,
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
other than the absence of asphalt and road line markings, what's the difference, ladies and gentlemen? Right, there we go. Okay, well, we're going to have to make some more lockers, I do think, which we can do next episode. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have already made a start on expanding bits of Boundary Base, but obviously there's much more to work on yet. But fortunately, we've completed all our removals. Basically, everything that we had over at the life pod has now been transferred across here, so this is now my permanent base of operations for the time being, until I eventually find a much more exciting location and decide to decamp over to there. Join me, of course, for part 8, where we're going to get out and explore a bit more, maybe gather more resources, see what else we can find, especially, you know, anything really, really exciting or good. Especially schematics. If we can unlock any schematics, that'll be cool. So, social media links, propagandist channel link, etc., etc. are down in the video description for anyone interested, and if you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated. But than that, I'm signing off now. Goodbye, everybody. There's a booty bobbing around.
That is a weird creature, that one. Yeah, I know that some of these can attack you. So luckily these animals are not attacking us. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think we really need to get over to the ship again. So,
Yes.
sorting out
Yeah.
some stuff. Get that next section back online. So, yeah. Because we've been for a fair while. So we'll try and get back there. See if we can get that pulse
Right, let's get the pulse engine, and then we also need to get the thrusters, don't we?
Thrusters. Obviously, we'll need a mass mining tool. So I can potentially upgrade that.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that works, because at the moment we can't get that.
God, why does it have to be so far away?
No.
There though.
I think they've upped the sort of difficulty for this.